Yeah. One is looking how that man moved, how he moved around the room, and what's the as you as the minority is how did it receive, how did it feel? I think when you're talking about racism in America, it's not so much of which it's not so little the minute things, right? It's not what you said. Sometimes it's how you can see how you make people feel around you, how they make you feel, right? The aura is very important with that. I think that's
it seems like men never have a sense of safety or security.
I think that's one of the goals, right? I think I kept saying that how she said, she got this thing where, okay, in my academic life and my professional life and my social life, I have to assess, I have to learn to maneuver, learn to navigate, and now it's like kind of seeping through in our home life, personal life, right? Whereas the one place where you're supposed to be yourself, you're not giving that emotions, right? That you should. Where we got this thing where most men will go home and they go to work and they'll be a person, be a character, right? And then come home and like I can't fake that. I can't do it. So I think that's the idea is that it seeps into a home where you can't, where now this is part where I'm supposed to be safety, and now you got a wife in front of you, and she actually deserves that smile, but now you can't really give it that willingly, like because you gave it away to everything on that.
That's why you're tired.
That's why, yeah. Well, the person of the poem, yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, that's why.
You as in black man.
Yeah, that's why he's tired. Yeah.
So the she in your poem, who is the she in your poem?
I would say that she would be the people that deserve it, deserve those emotions, the people that deserve this.
That's so good because I was thinking you was talking about Tosh the whole time. That's his wife, y'all.
Well, that would be one.
Yeah, but now that as you're speaking of it, that she could be your mom, your kids, your significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your uncle.
People you're supposed to be safe with, and they want some emotion from the black man, but they don't know that the black man has to leave and give all of that on demand.
Emotionally drained.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And you can be, it may sound extreme when you say you have to do that for survival, but from a financial stance, it may be survival, right? From a if you are in the rigorous environment of academia, maybe it becomes a survival, right? Or it may just be real survival, if a police roll by and you walking by, we code switch, right? You get pulled over police, that's a code switch. That is,
it is
real survival, right? We do this because so it's a survival thing. I would say, in many ways.
And that's where you said your life depends on it.
Yes, yeah. Your life can depend on it because if you don't know how to switch, you can be aggressive. Not too long ago, I was in the parking lot of my own church. The cop car was parked. I'm walking through the parking lot. First thing the guy did, came out, grabbed him, put it in my face, and that happened to me. So I wasn't too scared of that. I'm explaining to him who I am, what I'm doing. Took off my hat so he could see my face. But more so, I saw his handshake as in fear, right? And I kind of had a cap similar to what I have on now. So first thing, show your face, show that you're not, but that idea of fear, so that if sketchy look like people who look like me, so you learn early on how code switch can be a way of surviving.
Trying to make yourself minimize yourself in a way.
Yeah, less intimidating. Right? The people that socialize your color of your skin, the way you walk, the way you dress.
Yeah.
Or my size, right? The idea in America that a big black man, you know, big black, right? That idea of fear, that idea, epitome of danger, you know, in the mindset, right? So yeah, you think you learn at a young age, yeah. It's the Bible.
That's deep as a black man to be exposed to a situation as you just explained in your own church parking lot because you're a pastor of a church, and in an instant to have to run through all of the stereotypes of what's against you and make sure you be the exact opposite of that. Yeah. I'll smile. I'll make myself as small as possible as I can. I'm gonna humble myself. I'm gonna, let you know I come in peace, like just off of everything that the world has conditioned our counterparts to believe about us.
Yes.
Oh, that is stressful.
Yeah.
Which is so scary for boy moms who try to instill this natural response to have that code switching, and they see their sons are hotheads. Yeah. That's a scary thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Or even if they're not, it's like you still have that risk, you know? And it's like you can teach your kids to do this, in this situation, and then when that situation comes, they're doing all these things, and something still is happening.
Well, I think it's some of the black women, right? There's a underlying thing that can you really be free with your emotions and how you feel and your anger in certain settings, right?
Not at all.
So,
especially being, I'm sure you can attest to this, being darker.
Yeah.
Both of us
we
got a chip on our shoulder.
Right. You already. She's giving us attitude.
You got an attitude problem.
Yeah. And I'm trying to explain something, but it's already. So you already have that on, right? So you have to learn as well the same thing, right? Okay. Let me be more calm. Let me be more this. Let me be more that. And that's the type of privilege that that I think a lot of people miss. That idea of white privilege, right? One of the levels of privilege is that you don't have to think of that. You don't have to go through that in your mindset. You don't have to. Okay, let me diffuse myself, not just so I won't be seen a certain way, right? Let me already diffuse with the potential of what this person may think of me, right?
In real situation, no lie, it happened to me. And I'm not going to get into too many details for the sake of time. But it was me and another white woman in a professional setting. Literally had the same level of tone, same facial expressions, everything. However, every single time I spoke, it was whoa. And I'm like, I didn't even call this person a liar. And I'm like, she's not being truthful. And this person literally called me a liar, and they're like, people don't like people to be called liar. I'm like, I didn't even use the word liar, but she did, but you're correcting me. Like, it's a thing. It's like, protect the white bodies. And the white bodies are like, protect me because I'm a white body.
Yeah.
And then us black people be like, protect the white bodies because that's what we are conditioned to. Yeah.
And it's like, even within our culture itself, the way we're perceived, when it comes to like colorism, we have to kind of take a step away from that because it's like we're already facing these problems outside of our community. We don't need it inside as well.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I agree. Yeah.
So how do we? What would you say is one of the most, or a couple of effective ways to try to undo that within our culture? I mean, we can only work on ourselves.
like the colorism aspect, or like the everything as a whole.
The colorism aspect, especially undoing that and taking off of those views on ourselves of the darker ones versus the lighter ones.
I think honestly we have to kind of sit with ourselves in terms of like when these other cultures and like everybody else is looking at us, they're not seeing us as light and dark. They're just seeing us as black people, you know what I mean? So it's like us